Welcome back, everyone, to the Will Talks Disney YouTube page. I am Will. Yes, but if you're on this page, welcome back. And if you're new, hit that subscribe button and Mickey-fy that like button. So today, after you've read the title, we were talking about Disneyland again. And at this point, they're still closed with no end in sight. 2021 is when it seems like it's going to open up. I don't know. I don't know what to say anymore. Florida's been open for 3 months now. Disneyland's still closed. California, their government seems like they're on their high horse of saying they're going to listen to science and facts, but hey, every other park for Disney in the world is open besides yours. And so as the state continues to falter and the whole Orange County falters with Disneyland closed, let's look into the economic impact. Let's see what's going on. So again, if you're new, welcome. Subscribe, Mickey-fy that like button, and let's dive in. Let's see what's going on, and let's see if there's anything here that can give us a little bit of hope. So again, this article comes from our friends over at Inside the Magic, where analyst says Disneyland may lose $2 billion due to closure. So we're talking about Disneyland Resort. Previous videos, we talked about the overall economic impact that Disneyland has in the region, right around $8 billion. What it itself has to the region, the revenue. I mean, gorgeous, quasi-ominous shot of Disneyland California Adventure, or Disney California Adventure. So again, we're into month 7, people. Month 7 of the parks being closed, which is absolutely insane. Again, if someone would have told you this was happening, they probably would have slapped you in the face. So according to the OC registry, Disneyland Resort has lost an estimated $2.2 billion in revenue during the 216-day closure of Disney's Anaheim theme parks. Whew. This is just crazy. So we get these numbers based on 2019, so historical leading to what it is now. So Disneyland generated $3.8 billion, or an average of $10.4 million a day. That's a lot of money, folks. That's a lot of money. And remember, it's not just that Disneyland has been shut down. You got Disneyland, you got Disney California Adventure, the Disneyland Hotel, Grand Californian, its Spa, Paradise Pier. And then you have everything else. You have the small businesses around it, because Disneyland Resort encompasses like the hub, and then you kind of have like the spokes that go outside it. So as Disneyland shuts down, there's not people coming in, so businesses shut down. There's no need for hotels. It's just an overall really sad situation. So again, the financial losses extend beyond Disney property. So a study that was done by Cal State Fullerton on the economic impact added that Disneyland adds $8.5 billion per year to Southern California's economy. So going on the 7-month closure, it's losing as much as $23 million a day, or $5 billion. So if we look at this, basically 10 out of the 23 is Disneyland Resort, and the rest, $13 million a day, comes from the surrounding area. So your hotels, your small businesses, your restaurants. I don't know how you make that up. I mean, I want the parks to be open because I love Disney, but I also want the whole region to be open up, because then, I mean, Disney will be fine. They'll survive this, but the small businesses and the people that had their life savings and put it in and thought they were timing the right economy was great in 2020, and then just gone. Lifelong work just gone, which is probably the saddest thing. And again, we still have the 28,000 cast members that just got let go. I'll have links in my bio and down below that'll show you where you can donate. There's Second Harvest, which is a great food bank in both Orange counties on East and West Coast. So if you can, please help. Disney cast members are what I love the most about going to Disney. It's not the rides, it's not the entertainment, it's not the food, it's the cast members that make the difference. And that's why I keep on going back year after year. And again, here's a picture of Gavin Newsom, for some reason smiling. I'm not going to say anything more because I don't like him and I don't like his policies. and I don't think he's using science or data. And I think right now he's in a public feud with Disney because his feelings got hurt. So Walt Disney Company has insisted that Disneyland is ready to reopen safely since July. That's when Disney World opened up. And then there's been this ongoing back and forth fight. So here's what Newsom has to say. I understand the dialect, the friction, the frustration that many business leaders have that they want to move forward sectorally to reopen. But we're going to be led by a health first framework, and we're going to be stubborn about it. And that's our commitment. That's our resolve. And while we feel there's no hurry to putting out guidelines, we continue to work with the amusement industry parks. Really? There's no hurry to putting out guidelines when one of your counties is losing $23 million a day? Are you kidding me? I've tried to be nice on these videos. I've tried to stay out of it. But at this point, I'm just upset. This is my feelings. I don't care if I lose people or what if they don't like this. But this is such crap. Disney World opened up whether it was wise or not when there's 15,000 cases a day in Florida. There is way less cases right now in California, and Disneyland should be opened. The state is not giving guidance. The state is not working with the folks. And I don't know what to tell people. And I don't know what to tell Governor Gavin Newsom. He's on his high horse because he thinks he knows best. He's using a factual approach, but give me a break. Disney World is operating for more than 3 months. They're operating parks all across the world. And you say you're going to go with a factual, health-based approach? Where do you think Disney World got these facts? Where do you think they got their operating procedures? They didn't just pull them out of the air. They worked with the CDC. They worked with health professionals. They have doctors. And as we'll read this next quote, this is what we have to say. So this is what Bob Chapek, CEO, has to say. It seems to me that guidelines that are set up by the state of California are more stringent than any state across the country. If you look at the history of Disney and what we've been able to do during the reopen, rather than arbitrary standards set up without regard to actual fact, and what we've been able to do as a company, I think you come to a different decision about reopening Disneyland. I would agree with Bob Chapek. Normally, I do not like him as much, but here he's right. Look at the facts, Governor Newsom. Look what Disney is doing around the world. There hasn't been any linked outbreaks to Disney World being opening. They're probably one of the safest places to be in Florida. Mask compliance, enforcement, hand sanitizer, hand wash. I don't know what you want. Socially distant queues, minimum capacity. It just doesn't make sense to me. So again, Governor Newsom has decided to continue the conversations with California theme parks, including Disneyland this week. So we hope that Disneyland can open up soon, but we don't know. We don't know when Disneyland is going to be able to open up. And overall, if we look at things, it's still a sad set of affairs. Disneyland is not open. Disney California Adventure is not open. The hotels are open. Downtown Disney is open. And there is a huge, huge demand for the Disney product. We have lines on the weekends of over 3 hours just to get into the Disney or World of Disney. There's lines just to get into downtown Disney. The folks need this. The economy needs this. Everyone needs this. And when you hear comments like Gavin Newsom saying there's no rush to have guidelines, I don't know. $23 million a day you're losing in your state. Don't go crying when you need money. You are costing more than the money. You're costing people's jobs. You're hurting families for life. Small businesses, people that have worked their butt off their entire lives to build a business, and it's being shuttered by a state that won't allow it to reopen safely. As I've said before, Disney has world-class standards for safety. They are the industry leader in mask compliance, social distancing, hand washing, and hand sanitizing. They've got a case study of over 3 months of not seeing a spike in Orange County in Florida. But yet, Gavin Newsom, you need to send your own people on the taxpayer dime, fly them to Disney World to see how they're doing it. I'm really glad there isn't a huge YouTube community to see how things are going on in the parks. But you know what? Good job spending tens of thousands of dollars to send people there. I know this isn't my normal happy video, but enough is enough. I'm losing faith, not in Disneyland, not in the Walt Disney World Company, but in the state of California in general. For them to keep this going with such economic pain and hardship makes no sense. I just don't get it. I can't. And I know I'm saying the same things over and over again, but it's how I feel. I long for my friends in California. I long for the people that want to go visit theme parks safely in a highly stressed environment. I feel for the cast members that lost their job through no fault of their own. Gavin Newsom, reevaluate what you're doing. Use data, use facts, work with the industry leader in theme parks and resorts, and open up Orange County and let the people go back to work. Disney will do it safely, and they will get it done. So, as always, have faith, trust, lots of pixie dust, and I look forward to the next time we talk Disney.